Hey, how's it going? I'm Russ, and this is my wife Jenna, and we're
Hi.
with our baby here, our youngest one, my son Louie. We're talking about debit cards today, and it's time we decided that our kids learn how to get into the swing of things like all of us adults do with our debit cards for earning, spending, saving, and planning for the future.
So we looked through several debit cards for teens and kids, and we settled on the Capital One. It's mainly because it's for children ages 8 plus, and we have a 13-year-old, which is what most of the cards were, and a 12-year-old. And this way, we can make sure that their allowances get to them, no matter what their age.
So it is designed for teenagers, but any kid that's 8 and over can have a joint account with a parent or a legal guardian.
And once they turn 18, they can choose to open a 360 checking account. Any external bank account can be linked. You don't have to be a Capital One account holder to open this, which was one of the reasons that drove us to this card.
And one of the best things for us here that we're headed toward fire is that there are no fees and no account minimums. There was a bunch of other cards, but a lot of the slicker looking ones had $5 a month fees. And just for me personally, I'd rather use that money for my kids or give it to the kids or just use it for investing in fantastic dividend stocks. So we decided on the Capital One card because it was the best of the bunch and it did not have any monthly fees or account minimums.
Now, my daughter came up to me and asked, "What's a debit card? What do we need that for?" And I told her, "Remember how when we go shopping at Target or the grocery store, and I pull out that little plastic card and then we put it in? That's a credit card, but yours is going to be a debit card." And she was like, "Oh, wow, I want one of those." And I said, "Well, just remember, it's going to be linked to your chores and your allowance, and you're going to know how much money is in there so you can decide what to spend, and that way we can be a better saver."
They'll receive a MasterCard debit card that is in their name that they can use to make purchases or cash withdrawals at one of 70,000 plus ATMs that are Capital One or Allpoint nationwide. And that will be fee-free withdrawals at those ATMs. So over 70,000 ATMs, you will have cash free. They will have cash free withdrawals.
Teens will be able to check their balance, set savings goals, set aside money for spending or saving, deposit checks, set up direct deposit, and get account text alerts and notifications, all through the Capital One app.
You can access your teen's checking account anytime with your own username and password and send both automatic allowance and one-time transfers, reward teens goals, remove money, view transactions, and receive text alerts and notifications through the Capital One mobile app. Parents or legal guardians will not receive a debit card.
Teens can snap a picture and deposit checks.
So when grandma sends them a check from their for their birthdays, they can snap their own picture and put it right into their account.
The annual percentage yield is 0.10% and is compounded and credited monthly. Under age 18, total withdrawals and purchases are limited to $500 a day. At least 18 years old have a $5,000 a day limit. Young adults, 13 and older, with consent of the adult, can send up to $500 a day with Zelle. Electronic and cash deposits are available the same day, while checks from customers of another bank will be available the fourth business day. Setting up an account didn't take very long, did it?
Now, it literally took me about 5 minutes per kid. And make sure that you have your checkbook handy for the routing number and account number and their social security number handy. You're going to need those two things.
What if you don't have a social security number for your children? Ask your wife. You can deposit money into the account, which we did, or you can do it later. They will give you a heads up when the money is available, which is in about 2 days.
And don't forget, there's no account minimum or fees. So if you just want to put in $5 now, whatever, go ahead, any minimum, or you can skip that step and add money later. So you'll create a username and password after that, and then they do let you know that your card will arrive in 5 to 7 days in a plain white envelope.
Make sure you download the Capital One mobile app, sign in, and you'll see that it's all set up.
That was it. So 5 to 7 days, the kids are going to get their cards. When we get them, I'll make another video. We'll make another video and we'll show the cards, how we got them, what we think of them, and we'll have the kids use them. And then I'll drag the kids down in front of the camera and have them tell you what they think about it and the experience that they're getting with the Capital One card, the debit cards.
Right, and how much they spend on Starbucks.
God, absolutely. So leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions for us. We would love to speak to you, and we'll speak to you in the next video.